All right, Tesla X community, welcome to the latest drive, testing out full self-driving right off the rip. Garbage cans, not visualized, but ego showing that it sees them moving around them. Still just curious about that. The whole street's lined with garbage cans. Today's trash and recycles day, and yeah, they're just not on the screen. But we are maneuvering around them, and it's raining today. Ooh, kids in the front yard. Always get extra cautious when there's people around, even though ego sees them and
in 500 feet,
does a
right onto the
pretty good job of keeping them safe. I don't know. I guess you get that fear in the back of my mind. This is going to be the time that it jerks the wheel into the kid. So ego is taking us today to Lowe's. Hopefully it's going to be able to navigate the rain with no issues. Tight turn here, get around that trailer, all right. Giving us our warning, full self-driving may be degraded, poor weather detected. However, so far no issues with the drive itself. It's going 20 miles an hour, that's kind of an issue. Here we go, interesting spot here. We have people in front of us with wheelbarrows, walking across the street. Looks like ego's recognizing all three humans, yep. VRU for nerdy AI talk. Got by them all right. And creep back down to like 20 miles an hour. Maybe that's just a weather thing. Okay, now it's creeping us back up. So we're going to make our unprotected right. This is where we've filmed many times our unprotected left. Here we are going to have a Beamer X7, nice, in our way. Provide a little cover. Ego sees the cars approaching from the east, slows down. All right, clear. Makes its move. Ooh, great turn. I thought it was going to whack the curb there, but actually did pretty good. All right, adjust my mirror, get some music going from the Wake Up playlist. You know, I've never asked anyone to like or subscribe the video, like the video or subscribe to me or anything like that. But I guess it'd be kind of cool if you did. If you like reasonable takes on Tesla and reasonable drives, I'm going to show you where it messes up. I'm going to talk about the good and the bad. I'm going to play my playlist, which is going to get instant copyright strikes. So there's no chance I make any money off this. So you will see that it is a true, here we go, a true, honest take. Someday maybe I can monetize all this stuff. For now, if you're not familiar, Foster the People, Mark Foster, I think he's actually an Ohio guy. We are in central Ohio. I think he might have been Cleveland, if I'm remembering that correctly. I don't know. Comment down below. Is that what you're supposed to say? Comment if you know anything about Mark Foster. Ego changing lanes on its own. Very well done. Columbus Zoo on our right. Not a good day to be at Zoobiezi Bay. I am applying slight force to the turning wheel. So I mentioned we're going to... I did apply slight force, man. It's like I moved my eyeballs off the screen for 1/1,000,000th of a second, and this guy's yelling at me. Kind of annoying. Anyone familiar with drills? So I'm taking this guy to Lowe's because I might need to buy a new one because I can't get this drill bit out of here. And we've done our YouTubing. Oh man, interesting. Okay, so ego just made the safe conservative play of stopping at this red light, but I definitely think we should have went. Am I in the middle of the road? I'm not really in the middle of the road, so I think I'm cool. But yeah, I think I would have gone there. I don't know. I think I would have cleared yellow. I feel like we've been at this exact intersection before where we cleared yellow and it actually turned red. And this time we did the opposite and paused for yellow. Side note, here comes, maybe, I don't know if these cars turning are liking exactly where we're parked. Now that guy gave me a look. Let's disengage and back up. I don't think any other cars are coming, but yep, there's a line here, and Ego is over the line. So confirmed bad approach. Ego was indecisive approaching this red light and ended up over the white line at the intersection. I've got a lot of stares from drivers making a left in front of us. Thank you. I just sent a note to the Tesla team there. Could have handled that better. Get back into auto, get back into FSD supervised and making our left-hand turn. A beautiful Model S, just zipping down. Guy was being polite. I love that color too, the red. Closing out the thought on the drill. The bit is jammed up in the chuck, and we've tried everything to try to get it out of here. And I'm hoping that the friendly gentleman at Lowe's will be able to do it for me. If not, I'm going to have to buy a new drill. Woohoo. So we got 3.5 miles on Riverside Drive, southbound. Surprised that Model S hasn't gone bonkers. Next up on the Wake Up playlist. I know this will get a copyright strike. It's just such a good song, it's hard not to play it. If you guys don't know this one, look it up. Frank Sinatra.
That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune.
So interesting move there. Ego just got over into the right lane on its own. Even though our next turn is a left, maybe it's anticipating going around this car in front of us. Or maybe just thought this was the safer lane to be in, better lane to be in.
Stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world, it keeps spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet.
It's that hi-hat.
A pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And
There's the beautiful Model S in front of us. Did I say X earlier? For whatever reason, I get confused. Letters are hard. Alphabet is hard. Counting is hard. It's all hard. But a beautiful red Model S. If he wanted, he could just zip around everybody. He might be on auto steer for all we know, or beta supervised. Actually, let's take a look and see if we can figure that out. It kind of looks like he is, because it kind of looks like he's driving exactly how we are, although he's going faster. I'm going to tap the accelerator, see what catch up, see what happens. Here's the line, guys. Been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn, and a king. Yeah, we're not catching them. Although I do know this route, and it's going to be cool. There's a big roundabout here at Bridge Park in Dublin, and it'll be interesting to see how Ego handles that. That's coming up in about 1.5 miles. Model S took the open spot. Smart move. Let's see if Ego decides on its own to get over. We've got 1.4 miles until our roundabout. We've got plenty of runway in front of us. Car approaching behind us, so now would not be a good time to get over. That would have been rude. Good job. It is a chilly 64-degree day here in Central Ohio. I've got the steering wheel and seat heaters on. Next up on Wake Up, another one that'll give me a guaranteed copyright strike, but it's an all-time classic. There she goes. Ego moving over on its own.
We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shining in the street. You gotta take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, the big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. Buddy, you're an old
What a song. I mean, Freddie, obviously, unbelievable. But how about Brian May on the guitar? All the Queen stuff. The guy's super sharp, super solid, super talented. So, Ego proceeding into the Bridge Park area here in Dublin. Busy and dynamic area. We'll let the solo here hit us. Oh, that's just nasty right there. That's so slick. This tone. That's so good. Alright. We are getting by all the VRUs pretty well. Looks like Ego's picking them up on the screen pretty well. Also doing a good job keeping up with the flow of traffic. Here's our large roundabout that we're approaching. And you see on the screen where we're supposed to go, what Ego is visualizing. The roundabout here has a little block divider. And we get in between that properly. That's good. And here we go. All right. Waited. Hit the roundabout. Yeah, I think roundabouts are going to be really cool when all cars are autonomous. They're just, it's going to be like the Jetsons. It's just going to be like cars zipping through. Hopefully not too fast, but that felt great. Ego nails the roundabout. And in 2 minutes, we'll be at Lowe's, anticipating essentially a pretty solid drive. The one critique would be stopping ahead of that white line at the intersection. Humans definitely make that mistake, and it's not a threat, like life-threatening or lethal mistake or anything like that. Just annoying because the people making the left in front of us had to kind of adjust their turn or take a different angle. But I don't think anyone was going to hit anybody parked like that. So, sent the note to the team. Aside from that, we're going to make a left at the next light to get into Lowe's. Any predictions on my drill? Very curious on if I'm going to have to buy a new drill. Part of me is excited, but at the same time, it's just like the same as my other one, that I'm just out $100 or whatever. I'd rather have the money. But if it's a newer, better drill, hey, look, 1.1 acres. I wonder what that's going for here. All right, Ego puts the turn signal on, selects the turning lane very early, very good. Basically, as soon as this turning lane started, Ego was in it, which is what you want in a situation like that. Sorry, Carol, I'm going to lower you. Another great song. I think another one that's guaranteed to get a strike. Ooh, Ego gave me the little shimmer there. I hate when it does that, where it moves the wheel. I mean, it just makes me uncomfortable. Although it did not turn me into oncoming traffic, so I guess I can't complain. All right, Ego found the lane and found the turn into Lowe's. And it sure is a Lowe's. We will let it take us to the parking lot, see if it avoids this VRU. Very well, it does. Let us get in here and find a spot and see how Auto Park does.
Now your destination is on the left.
Great job. Last test of the day will be Auto Park, of course.
In
There are
500
no
feet,
spots
your
anywhere remotely
destination
close
will
to
be
where I
left.
want to park. You auto park on the left on these? Oh, you can. All right, let's try one of these. Start. Usually I choose a spot on the right, so let's see how we do. We gave it a lot of runway. Is that a dog? It is a dog. Like a glove. All right, auto park. Well done. So that's it from driveway to Lowe's. One minor intervention, but another example of full self-driving supervised. Check in 12.3.6. Still on the maps 2023.44.14.828. I believe an update has come out, but we have not gotten that yet. So 12.3.6. Great job. Thanks for watching. Do all the cool things that the cool kids ask for, liking, subscribing, all the good stuff. And we'll catch you in another video soon. Peace out.